This is your goofy Uncle TreeJam, and I want to welcome you back to another episode of Mass Effect 1. Last time we left off, we took care of the Geth ship and made our way out of the Exogeny building, but not before confronting Elizabeth Bainham about her role in the Thorian project. We then made our way across the Skyway to the second group of survivors, but it seems that Exogeny wanted the place purged. We managed to talk Ethan Jong down and got him to consider giving Zhu Hope a second chance. But in order to do so, we need to take care of the colonists who have gone berserk, hopefully without killing them. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm in the Exogeny headquarters. Well, I wanted to get some lines from some dialogue from Liara and Rex, so I'm gonna let them talk.
This was a research facility, a place of learning and knowledge. It should not have become a slaughterhouse.
Time to clean this place out.
So we got two opposing viewpoints, always good to hear. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to load from where we last left off, and I will see you guys back at the second outpost.
All this rubble makes good cover for snipers. These ruins are crawling with vermin, organic and synthetic.
Even in their ruins, the majesty of the Protheans is evident. Imagine what this place was like in its glory.
So here we are back at the second outpost, this refugee camp that we found earlier, and we have already convinced Ethan Jong to stand down and give Zhu Hope a second chance, and Juliana Bainham gave us the mod for getting our grenades equipped with anti-Thorian gas. We also gave Gavin Hossel his data back, but I want to take the time to talk to some of the non-essential NPCs and just get a little bit of interaction with them.
It just can't get worse than this.
If I survive this, I'm going back to Earth.
They wiped out our defenses in minutes.
How are we supposed to fight an enemy like this?
Pharaohs could have been great if we'd had the support we asked for.
We asked for help in the beginning, but they didn't listen.
This wouldn't have happened if Exogeny had backed us from the start.
If only Exogeny had supported us from the start.
We don't even know where the Geth came from.
I don't know if the colony can survive this.
Those Geth never gave us a chance.
I hope you fare better against the Geth.
We fought hard for this colony.
We tried to fight on our own, but the Geth were too much.
We fought hard for this colony. We're not soldiers.
The frontier is a lot more dangerous than we were told.
So I just wanted to go to at least 4 of the refugees and just get the iterations of their dialogue.
You brokered a far gentler resolution than many colonies manage.
Not a bad outcome. Everyone wins.
Your handling of Exogeny was impressive.
Exogeny Corp
Exogeny Corp appreciates your cooperation and security.
Exogeny Corp appreciate.
I never expected this. Never expected you either, Shepard.
Everyone here could have been swept under the rug.
Glad we didn't get on your bad side.
Colonization is risky. Not always for the reasons people choose to believe.
Colonial affairs doesn't pay much attention to the real frontier.
Colonization projects are inherently dangerous.
So now we got a little bit of ego booster, just everyone telling us how we're awesome and how we kick ass. Let's go ahead and head out. We've got our work cut out for us. I just wanted to give you guys I wanted to keep quiet long enough for you guys to hear some of the dialogue from the non-essential NPCs. Just the filler NPCs that are there to give a little bit of background, a little bit of context to the situation on Pharaohs. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm actually going to give myself a little bit of a challenge. Instead of using my Colossus armor, I'm switching over to Liberator 10, and I'll probably be removing this combat exoskeleton real quick. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going for a no kills run. I'm going to keep every single colonist on Pharaoh's Zhu Hope outpost alive. And that is going to mean making sure that I don't have anything that can do lethal damage to the colonists, that could kill them. So the way this is going to work is I'm not going to be using immunity. I will try not to use any medigels. And I will also be doing my best to keep every colonist alive. We're going to be using our grenades in order to knock them out, but you can also use your melee attacks in order to incapacitate the colonists at Zhu Hope. But let me go ahead and just wipe these Geth out. This isn't going to be too hard since we reached level 60, and I have no desire to fight on foot. We don't have to worry about the experience penalty because we are already at the max level. So we can just sit back and gun these guys down, and it'll make this fight go a little faster. Alright, and we should have just one armature left. I'm just going to go in and give it the good old battering ram. That's right. Get ready. Oh, yeah, that's right. Just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play this in armature just a little bit. What I'm really doing is I'm basically being very cheap and knocking this armature down so that it cannot fire back at us. We've got the shields to take a few armature hits, but I kind of want to just, fool around a little bit. It's kind of funny doing this. Kind of funny how the armatures can get knocked down by this huge-ass tank. So, just a little amusement for me. There we go. Let's keep on moving. Now that we are nearing the Zhu Hope outpost, we have a new enemy to contend with. This is an enemy that is melee-based. It likes to get in close range and do close-quarters combat with you and your squad mates. And if we zoom in with the Mako, we can actually see this enemy right here. Let's take a closer look. Oh boy. You're looking kind of frisky. Okay, we need to back the hell up. I'm gonna go ahead and take my assault rifle out. And we're gonna take this guy down. Almost there, and he's down.
No amount of infection could have altered a human to that extent. I wonder what is going on here.
No hitting the colonists, even if the Thorian makes them fire on us. That's what the gas grenades are for.
As you order, Commander Shepard.
Okay. So as Shepard mentioned, we are not going to be killing the colonists. We're going to be going for a non-lethal run, 100%. That means we're only going to be taking out the Thorian creepers. You can take out the creepers with little to no consequences, so don't worry about them. The ones you want to worry about are the NPCs who still are human, Solarian, who haven't been transformed into these creepers. But the creepers you can take out as much as you want. The key to fighting these creepers is to not let them get too close to you. They are deadly at close range. These guys have a melee attack that will do quite a bit of damage to your armor if you're not careful. They also have a poison, I guess you can say a toxic spray attack, where they basically spray you and your squad mates with acid. And these attacks can actually bypass shields, so you have to be extremely careful, especially on insanity difficulty. The biggest difficulty with doing a non-lethal run, where we're not killing the colonists, is that Mass Effect 1 is a buggy game. So if there are any bugs that keep me from knocking a colonist out, or if a colonist mysteriously dies and is not attributed to my actions, I'm going to try to reload from a save. That way I don't have to deal with the fact that it's just a really buggy game. Some of the mechanics, colonists can go into objects, they can go into walls if they get knocked in that direction, and it becomes hard to even do anything about them. So I'm not against using saves in order to bring a colonist back if that colonist dies for some really weird and really glitchy reason. But I believe that's all the creepers. So, oh wait, no, that's not all of them. There's one more right here. Okay, and that guy's down. We are actually going to be switching up to a pistol, and I'm not going to be shooting these colonists. I will not be using my tech abilities, and I will not be using immunity. So let me just do this real quick. Knock him out. Knock him out. Knock him out. There we go. And I'm not going to be using any medigel either.
That's the last of them.
I could have saved a lot of health if I had not just charged in. I will, however, be using a medical interface. I will not be using medigel, but I will still use my medical interface, so yeah, that's one thing that I will not sacrifice. Let me go ahead and move up here, and I'm going to get Rex and Liar to wait back here. What we're gonna do is we're actually gonna get the Thorian creepers to separate from the human targets. I mean, the colonist targets. So, I believe we have a majority of them are humans, and we have one Solarian, our Solarian merchant, Ledra. What I'm doing here is I'm basically separating out the targets and picking my shots very carefully. That way, we don't have any colonists that get caught in the crossfire and killed. Even if they are hostile to us, we are not trying to kill them, we're trying to keep them alive. So, we go ahead and just take out these guys real quick. There we go. I'm gonna run right ahead real quick. Switch to my pistol.
Take him down. Enemy is everywhere.
And I believe we're gonna need to get no tech abilities, so you know what? Just run in, throw a grenade, and there we go. They're down. Okay. This next part is going to be a little trickier because now we have the majority of colonists within this area. So, let me just go here real quick and get the Thorian creepers to spawn, and we can take them on in small groups. Now you don't want the Thorian creepers to stop in front of you like they did just there, because if you allow them to stand there for a little too long, they will spray acid on you, and that acid will bypass your shields and do toxic damage to you. And if you're a power-based character, the toxic damage decreases your cooldown time for your powers, and you want to keep that in mind. So let me go up here and trigger more creepers to run this way.
It is clear that they are protecting the Borealis. We have got to move one of those cargo blocks.
Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and get the creepers to charge up this way. I can take them on one by one. What you see me doing here is I'm actually meleeing them, just giving them a little rifle butt, and then retreating. That way I don't get caught up in a second Thorian. Because you don't want to have to melee but one Thorian creeper and then have a second one just start spraying acid on you. So you want to try and melee and then get out of there quickly, if you can. And it's pretty much just rinse and repeat. Nothing to it, really. Alright, so let's go ahead and keep hitting them. We've almost got them down. All we gotta do is just finish the job. Okay. Now Rex and Liar are gonna wait back there, and I'm gonna charge in and I'm gonna take care of these guys just using my pistol. Alright, so here we go. Oh, nice! There we go. It looks like no one died, so it actually worked out a lot better than I thought it would. Okay. Oh, that worked out really nicely. I did not expect that to work out so well. But here you can actually see, well, I forgot your name, I'm sorry. Sorry, honey. But she's alive. Ledra is actually going to be hiding behind the second obstacle, and this is where it comes into play. If you shoot Ledra and kill Ledra, Ledra will not be available as a merchant for the rest of the game, so you want to be extremely careful about who you hit, especially if you still want to make use of the merchants. I'm going to do a little trick right here where I get every single one of them to get up close, oh shit. Yeah, see what I mean? Okay, let me go ahead and just throw a grenade, and that should take care of them. The Thorian grenades are actually extremely good at taking out groups of Thorian creepers, so what you want to do is try and get them, try and follow them all into scope. And then once you get them grouped within a small area, toss a grenade at their feet, and it'll actually, it has a very good chance of killing them all in one hit. Sometimes it might not do the job, and you may have to go back to using your melee attacks and go back to using whatever abilities you have. Let me go ahead and just, take these guys down real quick. Good thing I didn't hit my squad mates. I'm very happy about that. Let me go ahead and just hit him. Hit him. Come on. Getting dealt with. No. Oh shit. Yep, I'm gonna need a grenade. Okay, so we got two that weren't quite as well dispatched by that grenade, but we can still take them down. Shouldn't be that hard now. Alright, another creeper down. Now it's time to tell our Liara and Rex to head back. Switch it up to a pistol, and if you ever need more grenades, just go ahead and hit up this upgrade kit. I don't think that I'll need the extra grenades, but it's up to you. If you want it, you have it. Okay, so let me charge in real quick. Alright, I'm gonna knock this person out. I believe we have, yeah, one right there.
I'm on it.
There we go. Okay, taking too much damage. Need to wait for my shields to recharge. Or I can do this.
Incoming.
Alright. And there we go. That is, every single colonist has been saved. We did not kill anyone. That was a 100% non-lethal round. And I believe it still says 16 out of 16 colonists that are alive. So we have done our job. See, that wasn't so bad. Now, I actually have a challenge for you guys, and for those of you out there who want a little bit of a challenge, here's my bet. I want you guys to take a level 1 suit, whatever suit of your choosing. If you want to take an Aldrin Lab suit, that's up to you. But try and go through here without using any powers such as that increase your shields or buff your armor, such as immunity or shield boost. And just rely on melee attacks and grenades to take out the colonists. You can use whatever abilities you want to take out the Thorian creepers, but that is my challenge to you. Try doing what I did with only a level 1 suit on insanity difficulty. And there you go. Let's go ahead and activate this freighter crane control system, and we've got a cutscene coming up.
I tried to fight it, but it gets in your head. You can't imagine the pain. I was supposed to be their leader. These people trusted me. It wants me to stop you, but I won't. I won't!
And that, ladies and gents, is the end of Faidan. Now, unfortunately, you cannot save Faidan. His death is scripted, so unfortunately, he does die. There's nothing you can do about that. His death will not count against you, so keep that in mind. If you're worried about his death counting against your no one killed round, it won't, so don't worry. But like I said, I want to reiterate this one more time. This is my challenge to you guys who are playing Mass Effect 1. I challenge you to do everything that I did, save every single colonist on insanity difficulty, but do it without using immunity, do it without using shield boosts, and do it without killing any of the colonists. And don't use medigel. You can use whatever means necessary. You can use gunfire to take out the Thorian creepers. You can do whatever you want with the Thorian creepers. But for the colonists, don't kill them. That is my challenge for you. And if you want, you can just message me and let me know how you did on the challenge. If you feel like you can beat my challenge, go ahead. I'm actually doing this for you guys. If you guys want to give yourself a little bit of something fun to do in Mass Effect 1. If you have to use saves and reload from them, I understand, because Mass Effect 1 is a buggy game. But anyway, let's go ahead and just cut the video right here, and I'm actually going to do the Thorian boss fight in the next couple of vids. But for now, this is GreatTreeJam, and I just want to wish you guys a happy day, night, evening, afternoon, wherever you may be in this universe or the next. And I hope to see you in my next vid. Oh, and before I forget, for the challenge, if you want to give yourself extra difficulty, try doing all of that with just a level 1 armor suit. And let me know how that goes. But until next time, I just want to say, goodbye, and thank you for signing in.